Hi all, I am having a Mercury retrograde moment. This is gonna be my first live, and for some reason, the app is not letting me just go live. So I apologize to those of you who made the time to come out at 11 o'clock Eastern for this live. And I do deeply apologize that it's not, I don't know, I have to figure out what to do here. I'm not the most tech savvy person, but I'm learning. And so some people have been asking me like about this eclipse, and just to give you guys a brief insight into what I've been kind of feeling and noticing within myself, and I'm hoping that if people are relating to it, it relates to you, and if not, then that's fine too. I guess we want to know what we resonate with, so I'm glad that if it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it on. It's just, you know, let it pass over you. Um, so, one of the things that really comes up for me about the eclipse is that it's a time when, right now, like for me at least, like going within is really, really important. And there is a lot of hype around going and watching the eclipse. From the Vedic perspective, eclipses are a time when our minds are being eclipsed. The moon is dark and it's not as clear. And so it's easy to kind of get duped. It's kind of easy to fall in in times of like people are saying certain things and you might believe them without really investigating it for yourself. So I would definitely say one of the things that I've noticed that's helpful is to keep your awareness and wits about you. Another thing that's been coming up too for a lot of people is that they are not able to kind of stay on task. Maybe they said I was going to do work or I was going to go and do this thing and I just don't feel like going. Honor that. I think that that's really important to honor. And I do want to say one caveat is that I'm not an astrologer, although I use it to inform my own life about the energies that I'm feeling. And as more of an intuitive healer, a life coach, I feel things. I'm more sensitive, and I notice shifts in the energy within my body, all these things, and within my energy body as well. And so something that I've been noticing is that it's actually really easy to connect to a higher space right now. And so if you have a meditation practice or a breathing practice or anything, walking in nature, it could be really helpful for you to, around this time, connect. One thing also that I've noticed is that people are sometimes they're like feeling like the pull to go and watch again, and then that their inner voice is saying I just want to like be by myself in my cave. Honor that as well. That could be your kind of ancestral inner wisdom waking up and saying, hey, this is not the time to run around or run about as much. What I've noticed about the in the past, what I've noticed with the eclipses is that a lot of the animals also, they kind of go into hiding and they're not really out and about. They're not chirping and that active. And so for me, I take a lot of cues from nature, and nature is one of the main ways I connect to spirituality. And so I personally will be grounded and at home and connecting within during this time. And also, uh, the eclipse has a tendency to amplify things, and it can amplify the positive, it also amplify the negative. Because it's an eclipse, it's a darkening. There's sometimes a lot of fear around eclipses. I'm not feeling necessarily a lot of fear, but I do think that there's like exercise caution is what I've been seeing and getting is that, like, you know, we don't want to do things without awareness. So if you're going to drive, you're going to take a long trip, you're going to, you know, be aware, be really aware on the road, trying to really minimize your distractions. Don't take too many risks at this time, and really, you know, feel into things. If there's something that can be put off till next week, and your energy is like either lower, heavier, or it's just like, you know, I just want to be to myself, honor that, you know. I think also for me personally, and I wonder, please comment below if in the collective, if you're getting some of this too, it's that, like, to lean into more love, to lean into that which you are, connecting to your soul, because your soul is love. Your soul is made of love. In the Vedic tradition, we say Satchitananda is what you are. Sat means truth, Chit is consciousness, and Ananda is bliss. So tapping into that more in this amplification energy is going to bring that more into our lives. And where we focus is always kind of, you know, they say whatever you focus on is what grows in your life. Where your energy flows, that's what grows. And focus is a type of energy. Focus is, you know, concentrated energy. So it's important to be mindful. That's what I've been feeling. It's really important to be mindful of where your consciousness is being drawn, and asking yourself, do I want to amplify this? Is this something that I want to amplify? So that's what I have for you right now around the eclipse. And I think it's really important to have time. Many people, I think, have been feeling like they want to turn inward. And even though maybe their cousins are, you know, coming up to watch the eclipse or whatever, whatnot, it's really important to honor that and be aware of what comes up. I do think that it is also very interesting that it is right. It's like around the same, it's like in the same time as Ugadi. It's in the same time as Gudi Padwa in India, which is like the new year starting, right? And then it's a little bit of a interesting sign that there's an eclipse on that day. So I think it's mindful to be aware that there's stuff that's also being birthed, and we just want to make sure that is connected, you know, to the highest. So whatever's being birthed, be mindful that you and your consciousness have a deep and powerful influence on that. So a couple of things, just, you know, announcements, if you will. So I'm going to be figuring out how to go live, guys. I will figure it out. I just don't know how to do that right now. So I really apologize. And I am working on healing the perfectionism wound. And so I'm doing this perfectly imperfect. And so I'd love to hear how this time works. Sundays at 11 for either a question from you guys that I can answer, or some hot seat coaching if people want to share and kind of, yeah, be bold and share what they're going through, and I could help with that. I'd love to be of service to our wonderful community, and I will be starting to put more things out there, starting more of a community-based teachings. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see, what else you guys are interested in, and I can see what resonates with everybody. And I would love to connect with you all. And it seems like today is a false start kind of thing. But let's see let's see about next week. I'll be back, and hopefully I'll have figured out the live, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Instagram. Thank you, and I wish you a connected and peaceful, or as peaceful as possible, eclipse. And just allow whatever's coming through to come through. Some things are coming up for a lot of people to heal. Let that baggage drop. Cry it out. Let it go. And you'll see. And I think a lot of us are going to emerge as new versions of ourselves. Be well. Much love.